Let's talk about perspectives. So, law of attraction, yes, it works, of course, but I'm listening to a lot of information and reading a lot of information. But one of the questions that I always ask is, what's the source? Who am I listening to, and what are their experiences? And so I was actually on the YouTube a few weeks ago, noticed this lady, and she said, this is the reason that things aren't working for you. So I listened to her for a few minutes, and I realized that maybe she didn't have the depth of understanding that I felt like some of the other people I'd listened to had displayed, and myself included. So she's saying the reason that things aren't working for you is because you're not working. You're not out there making it happen. You're not making your list. You're not doing this. You're not doing that. Well, that to me doesn't really jive, if you will, with the law of attraction, because it's the law of attraction. It's not the law of assertion or the law of making it happen or the law of getting out there and pushing things around. It's the law of attraction. Now that means to me that one would simply tune their vibrational frequency to that which they want. And the work is actually understanding, number one, what your vibrational output is now, what your beliefs are now, and then number two, how do you change that? For me, it's been the biggest thing is understanding where I am and what the vibration is that I'm putting out. That's, you would think that'd be pretty easy to get, right? Because you look out, through the two physical eyes and you see what you're getting. And so, yeah, I see that, and I've seen some things repeat. But at the same time, I'm thinking, okay, I got this, But in reality, I didn't, and I don't. So what we're doing is constantly, continuously looking inside. At least what I'm doing is constantly, continuously looking inside to see what my frequency is, what it is that I believe, what it is that I think I should do or not do in regard to getting the things that I want. Now, ultimately, it's not about the things. It's only about the feeling. And the feeling ultimately is only one thing. It's the search for source. You can call it whatever you want. The creator, you can call it God, you can call it universe, you can call it Allah, you can call it Ali. Whatever you want to call it. So anyway, back to what I was saying with perspectives is I like to understand who it is that I am listening to, who it is that I am talking to, what their experiences are, what their beliefs are, before I want to glom on to whatever it is they're saying. Because I personally don't believe that you have to get out there and push and make it happen. I have been working diligently on one thing, and that is inside of my head, what is it that I believe and what is it that I want, and how does that feel when I have it? And believe me, every now and then I think I've got it, and then I look and I realize that no, I don't. And then I dig a little deeper, and then I find a feeling of, oh wow, now this is what it would feel like. And sometimes those are fleeting. Sometimes I can grab on and milk them for a few more minutes, as long as I possibly can. They can be a little challenging to hold on to, because if you look at me, you'll know that I've had decades of programming and beliefs that I've had to peel back. And so that makes it somewhat challenging, but that's okay. It's just a game. As Florence Scovel Shinn says, it's the game of life. It's not the struggle of life. It's not the challenge of life. It's just a game. I love that sentence and that line in the Thomas Crown Affair. It's just a game, love. That's all this is. It's just a game. So enjoy it. And this is Steve Connolly coming to you from it'saboutbelief.com.